On today's show, we highlight a Prosper ISD graduate who took his talent to the NBC's The Voice.
And Bronwyn Liber finds out how one two-sport athlete spends half the year on the court and the other on the field. These stories and more on this edition of HTN Daily. Welcome back, Blue Hawks. We hope you had a great spring break. I'm Beau.
And I'm Joyce Murphy. Thank you for joining us.
Over the break, new efforts were made to provide relief to Americans through a $1.9 trillion relief package passed by President Biden. While this bill did provide some relief for many businesses, some of Texas's biggest names in music saw the continued struggles small businesses are dealing with and decided to do something about it. Anica Hankey is here in studio to reveal how they are taking matters into their own hands. Anica?
As a benefit for the Texas Relief Fund, a virtual benefit will be held featuring some of Texas' biggest names in music, like Casey Musgraves, Kelly Clarkson, Khalid, Miranda Lambert, Post Malone, Willie Nelson, and many others. This virtual benefit will be hosted by Matthew McConaughey and will be streamed on his YouTube channel March 21st at 7 p.m. The most prestigious music award show, the Grammys, was Sunday night and featured performances from artists Taylor Swift, Dua Lipa, and Megan Thee Stallion. Beyoncé broke the record of most Grammy wins by earning her 28th Grammy in her career. Dua Lipa, Roddy Ricch, and Swift each scored 6 nominations themselves, and Swift took home her 3rd Album of the Year award. Which performance did you enjoy the most? Head over to our Instagram to let us know. The Oscar nominations are finally out. Due to the pandemic, many movies have postponed to a later release, which makes a small pool of movies actually released in 2020, which makes interesting nominations. The movie News of the World received 4 nominations, including production design, music score, sound, and cinematography. Other categories such as animated feature film have nominations of Onward, Over the Moon, Shaun the Sheep, Soul, and Wolfwalkers. Finally, Prosper ISD graduate Zay Romeo got a 4-turn invitation on March 2nd's episode of The Voice. With the 4 judges to choose from, Romeo chose Nick Jonas's team. His journey continues in the next round of the competition in the battle rounds. There was plenty going on in the world of pop culture over the break, and the situation was the same for sports. Several teams were in action over break. Boys and girls soccer are wrapping up district play, and Connor Fuchs is in studio to reveal how they are doing in today's season pass.
Girls soccer continued their district play over the break. They ended up squeezing one out in a 3-2 win. That win moves the girls team record up to 8-6-8 with a 5-4-4 record in district. Boys soccer was also on the field Friday against Princeton. They pulled off a win 3-0 with goals coming from Andrew Gentile, Ashton Medina, and Mateo Cabrera. Boys moved their record up to 9-5-1. Both boys and girls soccer have their final games in districts Friday against Lovejoy. Boys are away and girls are home. Baseball had a couple of tournaments over the break, one each weekend. In the first one, there was a big performance from Aiden Lamar, who over the course of the weekend pitched 6 innings and had 11 strikeouts while only allowing 1 hit. The next weekend, Rock Hill went 2-0, beating Centennial 3-0 and Sherman 7-5. They will be starting up district play this week with a home game Tuesday against Sherman and an away game against the Colony on Friday. Softball started district play over the break with 2 big wins. The first came against Sherman with a score of 11-2. Big performances from Jolie Mallon, who went 3 for 4 batting with 2 runs scored and an RBI. Grace Burlage also had a big performance. She pitched 7 innings with 9 strikeouts and even batted in 2 RBIs and 3 at-bats. The girls also took away a win Friday against the Colony in a very one-sided game where they won 17-3. The game saw a big performance from Veronica Coley, who went 2 for 4 with 2 stolen bases and 3 RBIs. Another big performance was Taylor Hagan, who knocked in a 2-run home run and was the team's home run queen. HTN's Bronwyn Liber caught up with Taylor to hear how she goes from baskets to bats, transferring successfully from one varsity sport into another.
Being an athlete is hard enough, but for Taylor Hagan, she has managed to successfully go from a post averaging 6 rebounds and 5 points a game throughout the season to an all-around pitcher, focused athlete. Already having hit 2 home runs this season, her love for both these sports began at a very young age.
I've been playing basketball and softball since I was 5 years old, and I haven't taken a single season off.
While it all seems like swishes and home runs, the journey has not been an easy one. Switching so quickly can cause issues with team bonding, time management, and truly giving her best capable abilities to both sports. But even with all of this, Taylor has not let any of it affect her or her seasons.
Really more like about time management. If I know I have one practice, I know I have to get in certain stuff done.
The skills used in basketball are not the same in softball, so her being able to transition that quickly is really good for her mentally, physically, and her transition has been pretty smooth.
Even though basketball season is already over and softball season has just begun, Taylor has made countless memories in both sports each and every day.
First home run that I've hit this season, and that was hit during actual season play. It was just really exciting getting it in and how everyone reacted to it, and it was all just a very happy and hype moment.
Whether it's rebounding in baskets or home runs and loading the bases, Taylor plans to keep working hard at both sports, all while representing the Rock Hill logo. For HTN Daily, I'm Bronwyn Leiber.
That's all for today's Season Pass. Now before we go, let's get you up to date on this going around the community and the campus. Before we left for break, HOSA held their blood drive on campus. There is another opportunity to donate blood if you missed your chance. Choice Murphy is here with everything you need to know. Choice?
That's right, Connor. Today and tomorrow, the Community Library in Prosper is hosting a Look at the Irish Carter blood drive to address the shortage in the area. Pre-registration is encouraged and is available on the prospertexas.gov website. And if you are an artistic passion, be sure to sign up for the Chalk Art Day. The theme for the event is Heritage on the Hill, so make sure you get your group ready for the event. Although Chalk Art Day will start on March 23rd, signups are due by tomorrow, so make sure you get them in. Seniors, in the main hallway by the studio are proofs of your senior portraits and activities. Be sure to view the proof and submit corrections by the end of the day Wednesday. That's all for today's show. For HTN Daily, I'm Choice Murphy.
And I'm Beau. Mask up and rock on.